was kind of quite surreal in some ways to come back and step on the bridge of the Enterprise, exactly the same uniforms, exactly the same crew, same extras, and step back into that world.
In this second installment, I was much more relaxed, because the first one there was a little bit of pressure, even though JJ every day told us, don't be pressured. You guys are playing the younger version. When you're young, you don't really know who you are, and you're coming into yourself, and so you don't have to have everything put together. And in this one, we were definitely much more comfortable, all of us.
I think overall we just missed each other, and working together again was a great reminder of what it's like to work with, honestly, you know, a dream team of cast and crew.
All the characters are put to the test, and you know, we're that much more confident as characters with each other. And you know, in the first movie, you know, Kirk earns his captaincy. In this movie, he has to own it.
For Kirk in this, what was exciting about it, and what I think gave me a chance to do perhaps my own thing above and beyond what Shatner did. Kirk really has to face his self-worth in this film, and if he's capable or not of leading, and that, from the first film at least, is a big transition, and gives him a lot of different places to go. I think he experiences and sees absolute evil in this film, and a lot of that is related to his deep fear and a sense of vulnerability.
In terms of Benedict, he's an incredible actor. If you've ever seen Sherlock, he's unbelievable. And he's someone who I think just brings an entirely new and intense energy. And yes, he's angry in certain moments, but he's also remarkably rational and wildly, insidiously brilliant. And part of the fun of this bad guy is he's not just a raving lunatic. He's someone who actually, you know, you have conversations with and you can get seduced by.
Kirk loves his blonde women, and there's a lovely blonde lady played by Alice Eve. So there's much flirting, and there's definitely a connection there, but what I would say is that this film is so big and the plot moves so fast, and there's such action to be had in the film, there's not really much time to explore the romantic side of Kirk, although you definitely the classic Kirk with his swagger, I would say, is definitely back.
There's a hint of romance, and you know, it's established in the story that it does take place, but you'll have to wait and see to what extent.
So we're going to see more of her and Spock together?
Yes. Well, whether they're together or not in this movie, that will remain to be seen. But you can see in those first 9 minutes that there is a great deal of affection that they have for each other.
It's a challenge, I think, to be a modern, strong-willed, intelligent woman dating a Vulcan who is, above all, logical and rational. And so while he may be reliable and loyal and intelligent, and true, he's also someone for whom logic might get in the way of other things. And so, as many things are tested in this movie, so is their relationship.
Do people ID you on the street as the Star Trek characters?
Occasionally, sometimes you can roll with absolute anonymity, and sometimes people call you Kirk from across a restaurant. But it's been pretty mild.
I agree, and I think that's also because of the lives that we all want to cultivate for ourselves. You know, this isn't a band of merry revelers that bounce around town from club to club. We're not. You know, we like to keep it low key and stay connected. Though we're all really tight. So.
It sounds good, though.
Yeah.
You revel from place to place.
We are a band of merry revelers when together, I will say that. But
and then we just mostly garden. Horticulture. Horticulture is big in our group.
Mm-hmm. You know, Leonard and I have become very, very close over the last 4 years. We've become, very good friends. We see each other all the time, and I feel like, I think I understand the character a little bit differently because of my relationship with him, and I see the impact that it's had on his life, and what a positive experience that he has in his creative self and his personal life, and so I have hope and I feel inspired by it, and I feel familiar with it.
How do you feel Gene Roddenberry would feel about this movie and the direction that the Star Trek franchise is going under your command?
Well, I will say that first of all, I am, like I said, incredibly grateful to have inherited with my fellow producers and writers this world that Roddenberry created. I would hope that he would embrace this, if not just because we're going where no one has gone before, and that is kind of the spirit of what he created.